Joining us now is Jan Shadick from Living Sky Wildlife Rehabilitation. She is in Maidstone, Saskatchewan. Jan, thank you for joining us. So you just heard the Husky officials are saying that there's been no impact on wildlife, but you've got these reports of the 3 birds. Can you fill us in a bit? What are you seeing? What's happening?
Well, my suspicion is simply that things take time to roll out. And so the company that has come in to do some of the cleanup and find the wildlife merely arrived yesterday, and they're really getting on the ground today. And so yesterday, in their first quick sweep, they found those first 3 birds. And so I think that things simply don't happen on site quite as quickly as some of us would like to have happen. I was hopeful that perhaps it meant that nothing was coming in, but I think that simply it's just that things are moving more slowly than most of us might like. And so the birds are finally starting to arrive. The people are on the ground. They're starting to do some of those searches. I think an aerial search is not going to see some of the wildlife. At the moment, if it's black and it blends in with its surroundings, they're simply not going to see it. So at this point, it's quite early in the process, and we're anticipating a fair number of birds coming in. Hopefully not, but we really don't know what to expect.
How did you locate those 3 birds? We were just showing pictures of them.
We did not find them, actually. It's the company that is doing the cleanup for Husky Matrix that is on site. The site is closed. It's closed to the public. It's a hazardous waste site. We need people to not go there. They don't need volunteers. They have professionals who have been briefed in terms of all occupational health and safety issues that they need to know. We are not going to the site either. I'm a wildlife rehabilitator, and so I'm here for the birds. And Matrix is out there, and they will find the birds and they will put them into kennels. We will have volunteers in Maidstone working through the Lend a Paw organization here, going out and picking up the animals, bringing them back here to the Lend a Paw site, which has donated their facilities for us to be able to do some of the washing and cleaning and stabilizing of these animals. It's going to take many weeks. Some of these birds are going to take days to stabilize here in care, and then after that we're going to have to wash them and ensure that they are going to be capable of returning back to the wild and functioning as they should, if they can.
Are you anticipating a lot more birds, a lot more wildlife?
I would really like to say that I'm not, but I have no idea what might possibly come in. It was a fairly significant spill, as far as I can tell. My concern is that some of these birds are going to be an ongoing process of finding because the spill is moving, as there was mentioned that it's now moving towards Prince Albert. And so I think we are getting the current birds that are coming in are the ones that were found at the original spill site. But as the oil moves downriver, there will probably be more birds and animals that will be found. I want to stress for the public to not go out and capture these animals. It can hurt the animals. It could hurt the public. You need to call a conservation officer. You need to call your Ministry of Environment office and speak with somebody and let them know where these animals are so that there are professionals that can go out and retrieve the animals.
Jan, before I let you go, just because people across the country are seeing this interview and they may not be familiar with the area that you're talking about, what kind of birds are there? Like, how many animals, how many different types of species could be affected? Give us a sense of that if you could.
Oh my, this is a beautiful wildlife river that has hundreds of different species of birds and animals that use it, from moose to muskrats to beaver and all kinds of birds. What we have currently is a Canada goose and a great blue heron. There are sparrows, there are ducks, all different kinds of ducks. There's gulls. It's an enormous list of animals that are potentially impacted by this.
Okay, Jan, I know it's a very busy day for you. Thank you so much for making the time for us.
Thank you for having me.
Jan Shadick is with the Living Sky Wildlife Rehabilitation in Maidstone, Saskatchewan.